Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 21QB6, and this here is for Keisler. Keisler. He's got a small little collection here, and I'd like to give him some advice. Before we start this paid review, a customary wristwatch check. And I'm wearing my Z Blue Milgauss. I love my Millie. I love the wind and wear. No date, no other bits. Just a honest time and minutes, hours, second display. No date, no other functions. Just a great piece. Okie dokie. Let's have a talkie. He's got 4 watches. This is my collection, Archie. I have got number 1. He's got a G-Shock GM 5600. Okie dokie, if he says that's what it is. And he's got a G-Shock GA 2100. Okay. He's got a Ball Engineer Marvel Light 2. Okay. Okie dokie. And then he has finally got a Cartier Tank Anglaise XL. So basically, what do we got here? We've got a couple pieces of garbage you'd wear with your... Go into the gym, you go in to play skirmish or something like that, you'd wear your G-Shocks. The Ball Engineer, I gotta be totally honest with you, that is one ugly watch. I really don't like it in the least. It is, how do I put this? It is just God ugly. It is an ugly watch. And I've got to be totally honest with you. I don't know why you would buy that thing. What were you thinking? It's kind of like a Datejust copy, except uncool. Okay, so the Datejust homage, you would say. I don't understand this whole ball thing. Yeah, just ugly. I don't know how to quite put it politely, but that is it's a very ugly watch, okay? It's ugly, and I don't know why you'd buy that garbage. Finally, the only piece which has a smidgen of acceptability. We've got a Cartier, and I gotta say, Cartier, I'm not a big fan of this particular model there. The Anglaise. It's kind of, how do you put it? It's very similar to a Tank Francais. You know, it's kind of, yeah. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I kind of like the Tank Francais. The Anglaise, it's kind of, yeah, it's Cartier trying to be cool. That's what they're trying to do, is be very cool with this watch. It's got a ball and blue type crown. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of, yeah, it's, how do I put it? It's kind of a expensive fashion watch. Yeah. I mean, Cartier itself there. I I kind of was hoping for something more than this is it. This is it. Yeah. I kind of, I like the classic tank, the Louis Cartier tank. I mean, that's quite a thing of beauty. It is a lovely sort watch. This kind of watch here, it's so chic. It's kind of gonna date. You can see it a mile away. It's kind of cool now, but it's just the whole thing about it. They do make it in precious metal as well, which is kind of just as ugly, except it's yeah. It's a big watch. It's kind of cool. It is cool. But I kind of don't like it. I think it uses an ETA automatic movement. Big deal. It's I don't really like it. I don't really like. I mean, you could go a lot worse. I mean, I kind of Cartier has. I like the Cartier Roadster. I thought the Roadster was cool. I think a lot of their traditional Cartier. I like the Tank Americain. That's kind of cool. This one here, Cartier Tank Anglaise. It's just a bit fat, bit chubby. It's kind of like what happened when Reverso Jaeger-LeCoultre released the Squadra, a square Reverso. I mean, it's supposed to be a rectangle. It kind of lost it. But, I mean, as a modern watch for a young guy, yeah, okay. Look, if you like it, if you really like it, if you really like it, it's not a problem. It just kind of, you just know it's not going to stand the test of time like a Rolex would have. I mean, if you bought, say, a Milgauss, I mean, Milgauss is a lot more money for good reason. See, good reason. I got to be totally honest with you. I don't want to be nasty. The collection is rather poor, okay? The only decent watch is kind of the Cartier Tank Anglaise. The ball, I hate ball. G-Shock, I don't even know why you sent me pictures of the G-Shock, man. It's just, what a boring, uneventful collection. I'm sorry, man. I wanted to say nice things. I really did. Young guys taking nice photos. They were really nice photographs. I was hoping to say something really nice about the collection, but I just find it hard. You know what I mean? It's one of these things that it kind of yeah, it's kind of, I don't understand it really. I don't like it. Don't really. It's a Cartier. It's a decent watch. Yes. Please get something mainstream like a Rolex. That'd be really good. We could fix up these mistakes. The Casios, the G-Shocks, you can give them away to distant relatives. The ball, what were you thinking, man? Did you honestly think that was cool? That is a very uncool watch. The Cartier, would I wear it? Possibly, if I got it cheap enough. I don't really desire one, but the Cartier is okay. Cartier is okay. Unfortunately, it's a pretty mundane, boring sort of collection. I'm sorry. I wanted to say nice things. What am I saying? It's boring. It's mundane. Please get a Rolex Steel Sports. A Milgauss would really bring it up. A Note 8 Sub or an Explorer 2 would just bring it up a notch. Because we're sinking in the quicksand. No matter how fast we dig, we're just going down deeper. And that's the problem with this collection. It's boring, uninspiring, and the Cartier's not garbage, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, guys. That's my video for today. Tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your help. I really, really need your help to get content out there. I need some paid reviews. Without paid reviews, I would sink. I would sink. $50 for a paid review. I'll tell you what I think. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Guys, you can also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon viewers get special privileges. Guys, see you in the next one. And don't buy garbage! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Patek's came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.